All right, welcome back to a new video. So what we're going to do is continue with this Juniper validated AI design. We've got a multifaceted plan when it comes to uh, taking action based on what I read in a prior series. In a prior series, I read a document by Leopold Aschenbrenner called Situational Awareness. And it basically made the case that there's no possible way that what we get with ChatGPT will not increase by an order of magnitude of 2. And that's significant because if you imagine a soccer ball increasing by an order of magnitude by 2, it would go from its size to the size of half the stadium. So imagine if the capabilities we have of ChatGPT were increased that dramatically. So what we're going to get in the future are things like autonomous agents from the AI. Instead of me pulling it up, doing this, calling it, it can call me. We're going to have it act kind of like a drop-in remote worker where it comes in, we tell it to do stuff, it goes away, it comes back and says, here's what I did. Those things are coming very soon. The other really important thing it's going to be able to do is to operate at a level more intelligent than the most intelligent human by far, and to coordinate with other AIs with itself. So it's going to be able to do its own AI research at a level that humans aren't capable of. And in fact, it's going to be able to do research besides that as well. So basically, all of the unsolved scientific problems will be solved over the next. Once it operates at that level, it'll be a matter of months before it becomes this artificial super intelligence. So sometime in year 2030, maybe like 2035, something like that. It should be able to have some rudimentary capability in that regard. And once it does, we've got bottlenecks like training runs, things like that will take place. So it won't be right away, but basically the entire world as we know it is going to change. We're not going to have smartphones anymore. We're not going to have cars anymore. We're not going to have computers anymore, because all of the scientific problems will be solved. Like everything about, they're going to know how to make smart classes, because when I say they, I'm not talking about research and development departments at companies anymore. I'm talking about super intelligent entities that operate beyond the level of the smartest humans that ever existed. So what can come out of that if you have it do academic research? It's a mean pair of smart glasses. So lots and lots of things are going to change, but the one thing that won't change is the investment in this. People are going to wake up to it. They're going to see how much better things like ChatGPT are becoming, and ChatGPT now is pretty good. It's just going to get better and better and better. And if you think about how it used to be, you could only put in a little bit in the prompt. You could only use 3.5 unless you were paying. Like, it's already gotten a lot better just in a short amount of time. And then if you look back, years, I think ChatGPT or GPT version 2 actually came out in 2018, so less than 2 years. So we're going to have a level of change by 2027 that is the equivalent of going from GPT-2 to GPT-3. It'll be unimaginable. So what's going to happen is we're going to see data centers, because this is based on scaling. The more power you give it, the better it does. So that's what we're going to see companies do, and eventually governments get in on that game. So the more set up you are to be valuable to the data center space, the more firmly you can fit in a rising multi-trillion-dollar industry over the next 10 years. So that's the goal right now moving forward. So I've started studying for the CCNP data center. I got my notice that my CCNA is going to expire in a year. So I've got a year to do this before my CCNA expires, although it's no longer a prerequisite. So it doesn't really matter if it expires, but it's a good momentum, good push forward that, it's time to take action. So I'm answering the call. And then I'm a little bit worried about the CCNP data center, that it's not a CCNP AI data center. The book is at least 2 years old if you look at the copyright information. And then the opening subject matter, OSPF, I don't think has a role in a modern data center. So, it's scary because it's going to take a lot of study, a lot of time to learn this. And it might not be what I intended to learn, and it might not actually take me to where I want to go. Now, the good news is, to get the CCNP in full, you have to pass 2 exams. You have to pass a core exam that just demonstrates you have broad foundational knowledge, and you can demonstrate your broad foundational knowledge in a number of different subcategories in enterprise, in data center, or in service provider. And then, of course, I'm choosing data center for that, obviously. But the kind of exciting thing is you then have to take another test. So you have to take 2 tests to pass it. The other test is a specialty exam. So that's exciting because I'm going to choose the choose the specialty exam that really closely aligns with my niche, kind of how I've been selected for jobs, for the majority of my now 9-year career. Automation, I'm like a competent programmer. I know how to read code. I know how to write code. I know how to learn new frameworks to tap in, lock into the documentation. I know how to know, which that's how you read the documentation, tap into the documentation. We've seen on this channel, I've read all kinds of books that kind of, sometimes I lean back and forth a bit between pure, I've done some pure software development things. I like Cosmic Python. I abandoned it, but I'm kind of I have my foot in the door of software development to a pretty large extent. I think I'm still more kind of I never really worked a pure software developer role. It's always been tied back to networking. So that makes this one especially perfect for me, automating and programming data centers. So this is the niche I think I could fit into really well, even in an AI data center. So obviously, this makes sense. This CCNP will put me in a good category. Now, there is the DevNet professional, which maybe that makes more sense. But honestly, this is the DevNet professional, right? I think this is going to be one of the exams required for the DevNet professional. DevCore. Yeah, so I could do DevCore, and I could be a pure automation guy, but I don't think, I'd rather not, I'd rather put this signal out there that I am a data center guy specifically. But as I said, I expressed those concerns where I'm not sure what they mean by data center, and if they don't mean AI data center, then I'm wasting my time. If they're not going to use OSPF in a AI data center, and I'm learning about data centers that do use OSPF. I'm learning about the wrong kind of data center, and I'd rather have that time back, use it for something else, even if it's just like playing video games, because it's not going to get me to where I want. So I'm filling in the gaps. Here we have a Juniper validated AI data center design. This will firmly make me light up, with keywords that I do know. AI centers, not just because I feel like I've been in situations in hiring where, it's the classic, like, oh, I like cats. Oh, well, then you must hate dogs. We can't have a dog hater working for us. I feel like that sort of thing is valid and happens a lot. So like, it's okay if that happens with, it's like if I make everything light up for data centers and somebody's like, oh, well, you don't like, we can't have somebody who hates enterprise. It's like, well, I don't hate enterprise. This qualifies me for, but you're dealing with a space that's not having $1 trillion pumped into it every year to try to race to AGI. So it's like, okay, think that about me if you want, that I'm not a good candidate for this job that I obviously am. But this is what's hard. This is what's very hard about tech. It's a giant field, and carving out a niche in it that where you're useful, especially in a time like today where there's really not the same kind of jobs as there were. It's hard, and even if you do it exactly right, it just depends on what's out there. All right, so let's look through the table of contents a little bit. And it's already been 12 minutes. Apologize for that. my ranting is probably not so good. Yeah. So here's the table of contents. So we're going to learn about this document and how to submit feedback, which I think we already did. Yeah, we're on page 3. So yeah, we already read that part. I probably will be submitting feedback. That's typically something I do. Then we're going to learn about solution benefits of Juniper validated design benefits and Juniper Abstra. So typically what it means when, and this would be useful for anyone who doesn't know, when it comes to, am I studying, so when we click on certification exams and we look at the popular exams, so CCNA, DevSec, CBROPS, NCORE. Typically, and let me make this clearer. Yeah, so track. Typically, what this will mean is different product offerings, and I wish they would say that. Honestly, I wish they would be more clear about that. Enterprise, it's going to be like Catalyst. Security is going to be like their firewalls. Data center is going to be their Nexus switches, right? So you're going to learn about different product offerings. You're going to be a walking advertisement. It's and of course there are exceptions like DevNet. I'm not sure what they would do for that. I actually haven't looked into DevNet. I probably need to, because that's the one where I probably fit in the most. But anyways, I need a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Off to a bit of a shaky start, but sometimes I realize that all I've been doing is ranting at a call, and I scrap it and don't post it. So we're about 15 minutes in. It might be a good case to do that here, but I did make a little bit of progress reading the table of contents. So some days, if you just read one word ahead, that's good progress. All right, so we're going to read about the solution benefits. So we're going to read about the Juniper validated design benefits. We're going to read about Juniper Apstra benefits. So this is the platform that Juniper is offering for AI data centers. And we'll try to find what the Cisco equivalent is. If there isn't one, then we'll kind of scream and run around and and feel bad about studying for the CCNP. All right, and then the next one is AI use case and reference design. So we're going to learn about the front end, overview on the front end, GPU overview. So these will be NVIDIA GPUs, storage overview. Then the solution architect. We'll learn about the front end fabric, the back end GPU fabric, the rail optimized stripe architecture, back end storage fabric, back end GPU to back end storage communication, and then Weka storage, which might be an interesting one because I've never really heard of that. That might be something that's that might be a company that perhaps would be doing well during this AI boom. One thing the situational awareness documentation kind of hit or documents kind of hinted on was there's going to be some big winners when it comes to stocks in this space. So I'm not giving any financial advice. I'm not, I will say always never spend more than you can afford. But it's a unique time. All right, so this is the Weka dating platform. I don't know about. Oh man, this is rough. I'm sorry. I thought I could do a video this morning, but clearly I'm not all the way there. All right, so I don't know what Weka is. It looks like it's a company that doesn't have a stock. It's not a So Weka is not a company that is the sort that, and I should know this. Honestly, I should know this. So like, okay, tell me about tell me about the particular types of companies out there. Tell me about the ones. Okay, so list out for me the particular kinds of companies there are out there, such as companies that have stock options and companies that don't. Just basically every kind of company that exists, make a list of that, and make the list from order of like least powerful to most powerful. For example, I have my own LLC, so I imagine that would be at the top of the list because it's not a very powerful kind of company. You know what I mean?
Certainly. Here's a list of different types of companies, organized from least powerful to most powerful, based on common characteristics such as size, influence, market presence, and financial capacity. Sole proprietorship owned and run by one individual. No legal distinction between the owner and the business. Partnership. Owned and managed by two or more individuals. Can be generally limited partnerships. Limited liability company, LLC, offers limited liability to its owners.
Yeah.
Combined aspects of partnerships and corporations. Cooperative, co-op, owned and operated by a group of individuals for their mutual benefit. Profits are shared among the members. S corporation, S corp, provides limited liability to owners. Pass-through taxation, meaning profits and losses are reported on the owner's personal tax returns. C corporation, C corp, a separate legal entity from its owners. Can raise capital through stock issuance. Subject to corporate income tax. Nonprofit organization, operates for a charitable, educational, or social purpose. Exempt from paying federal income taxes. Public benefit corporation, PBC, a for-profit company
What's
that
an
includes positive impact on
IPO?
society, workers, the community, and the environment and its legally defined goals. Franchise, a business model where a business owner, franchisor, grants another party, franchisee, the right to operate a business under the franchisor brand and business model. Small medium enterprises, SMEs, independent firms with a smaller number of employees and revenue compared to large corporations.
What's an IPO?
Significant in driving economic growth and innovation. Publicly traded company, a company whose shares are traded on public stock exchanges. Can raise large amounts of capital from a wide range of investors. Multinational corporation, MNC, operates in multiple countries. Can have a significant impact on global trade and economies. Conglomerate, a corporation that owns a collection of different companies across various industries. Diversified business interests reduce risk. State-owned enterprise, SOE, owned and operated by the government. Often found in key industries like energy, transportation, and telecommunications.
And that AI might
Fortune
become
500
that
company,
later.
ranked among the 500 largest U.S. companies by total revenue. Significant influence on global markets and economies. Tech giant. Large, influential technology companies with global reach. Examples include companies like Apple, Google, Amazon. Mega corporation. Extremely large and powerful corporations that dominate their respective industries. Often have a global influence, significant market power, and substantial financial resources. This list provides a broad overview of the types of companies, with a progression from smaller, less influential entities to larger, more powerful organizations.
Okay, so that makes sense. So we've got, what is an IPO?
An initial public offering, IPO, is the process through which a privately held company offers its shares to the public for the first time.
Well,
This process allows the company to raise capital from public investors. Here are the key aspects of an IPO. Purpose. Companies conduct an IPO to raise capital to fund expansion, pay off debt, or improve their financial standing.
I mean, this is important.
Process. Preparation. The company prepares financial statements and other required documentation. It hires investment banks, underwriters, to guide the process. Regulatory
Dear
filing. The company
Lord.
files a registration statement, typically with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in the United States, which includes detailed financial information and the proposed terms of the IPO. Pricing. The underwriters in the company set an initial price for the shares based on factors such as the company's financial health, market conditions, and investor demand. Marketing. The company and underwriters conduct a roadshow to attract potential investors and gauge interest in the offering. Offering. On the IPO date, shares are sold to institutional and retail investors at a set price. The company's stock begins trading on a public exchange, such as the New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, or NASDAQ. Advantages. Capital raising. Provides significant capital that can be used for growth and development. Visibility. Increases the company's visibility and credibility in the market. Liquidity. Gives existing shareholders, including early investors and employees, a chance to sell their shares and realize gains. Disadvantages. Costs. The IPO process can be expensive due to underwriting fees, legal fees, and other expenses. Regulatory scrutiny. Public companies are subject to strict regulatory requirements and must disclose financial and business information regularly. Market pressure. Public companies face pressure to meet quarterly earnings expectations and may experience volatility in stock prices. Overall, an IPO marks a significant milestone for a company, transitioning it from private to public ownership and opening up new opportunities for growth and investment.
All right, so okay, well, here, do this for me, please. Make another. Sorry, no. Now, yeah. So make another like list or like whatever offering makes the most sense, in your opinion, as an expert in this knowledge domain, and represent to me the idea of a a cheat sheet of learning what I need to know when it comes to what businesses are out there. Now, remember, this is in the context of a multi-trillion dollar growth in AI. So there's going to be companies that become IPOs, right? And then morph into something else. So like map out for me something that would help me understand what this evolution looks like and what it means for the stock market and what it means for if I wanted to have a business, how I would do that, a roadmap. So whatever makes the most sense, do that, please. And ask me for clarification if you don't know.
Absolutely. Here's a comprehensive cheat sheet and roadmap to help you understand the evolution of businesses, especially in the context of AI-driven growth, and how this impacts the stock market in your own business journey. Cheat sheet. Business evolution and AI-driven growth, understanding business types and evolution stages. Startup phase. Initial business ideas, often tech-focused, such as AI-based applications or platforms. Funding sources. Bootstrapping, angel investors, venture capital.
Oh, okay.
Company structure. Typically starts as an LLC or a partnership. Growth phase. Scale and expansion, product development, market expansion, increased customer base. Funding sources. Series A, B, C funding rounds, strategic partnerships. Company structure. Mid-transition to C corporation to attract more investors. Maturity phase. Market leadership, established brand, steady revenue streams, diversified product lines. Funding sources. IPO, additional public offerings, mergers, and acquisitions. Company structure. Often becomes a publicly traded company. Expansion, innovation phase. AI integration, leveraging AI for new product lines, improved customer experiences, operational efficiencies. New markets, entering international markets, diversification into new sectors. Strategic moves, acquisitions of smaller AI startups, collaborations with tech giants. Mega corporation phase, global dominance, influence across multiple industries, massive market capitalization. Funding sources, continuous investments, substantial R&D budgets. Company structure, conglomerate or multinational corporation. Key concepts in AI-driven business evolution. Artificial intelligence, AI, implementing AI in operations, customer service, and product offerings.
Yeah.
Big data, utilizing data analytics to drive decisions, understand market
See,
trends,
what
and
I
personalized
wanna-
offerings. Automation, streamlining processes, reducing costs, and improving efficiency with AI and machine learning.
Dear God.
Innovation cycles, rapid development and iteration of AI technologies, leading to continuous evolution of business models. Impact on the stock market. IPO boom, increase in tech and AI companies going public to raise capital. Market volatility, AI-driven companies may experience significant stock price fluctuations based on technological advancements and market adoption. Investment opportunities, growth in AI presents lucrative opportunities for investors in both new IPOs and established tech giants. Regulatory environment. Increased scrutiny and regulation of AI technologies and their ethical implications. Roadmap for starting and growing your AI-focused business. Phase 1. Ideation and formation. Identify a niche. Focus on an AI application with strong market potential. Business plan. Develop a comprehensive plan outlining your vision, target market, and revenue model. Legal structure. Choose a suitable business structure, LLC, partnership, etc. Phase 2. Funding and development. Secure initial funding. Seek angel investors or venture capital. Build a prototype. Develop an MVP, minimum viable product, to attract early adopters. Form team. Hire skilled professionals with expertise in AI and related technologies. Phase 3. Scaling and growth. Market penetration. Expand your customer base through targeted marketing and partnerships. Series funding. Raise additional rounds of funding to support growth. Operational efficiency. Implement AI to optimize business operations and scale effectively. Phase 4. Maturity and market leadership. Brand building. Establish a strong brand presence in the market. IPO preparation. Consider going public to raise significant capital for further expansion. Strategic expansion. Enter new markets and diversify product offerings. Phase 5. Innovation and expansion. Continuous R&D. Invest in research and development to stay ahead in AI advancements. Global reach. Expand internationally and explore new business sectors. Sustainable practices. Integrate sustainable and ethical AI practices to build trust and long-term viability. Summary. This cheat sheet outlines the evolution of businesses, particularly those in the AI sector, from inception to become global powerhouses. It highlights the stages of growth, the role of AI in transforming businesses, the impact on the stock market, and a detailed roadmap for starting and growing your AI-focused business. This roadmap can guide you through the complex journey from a small startup to a significant player in the AI-driven economy. If you need further clarification or more details on any aspect, feel free to ask.
Well, what if I'm all in on this idea that like AI will become a drop-in remote worker, and I want to have a company that like facilitates this so that like companies are best positioned to work with this entity, you know, because I feel like a lot of people are so computer illiterate that like, you know, it doesn't matter how good the AI is, they just don't know how to like literally open up like a chat program, and then a lot of people are like not only computer illiterate, but like, you know, some level of like actually functionally illiterate when it comes to like actual reading and writing. So like it doesn't matter what the chatbot's gonna say. And, you know, to be honest, even myself, you know, I'm having you read this back to me rather than reading it out. So like, you know, the goal, you know, without, you know, assuming ill of my fellow man, you know, it's like the goal is to facilitate and optimize AI interactions in the workplace. And then my number one goal in life and in my career is to continue working from home. So to do this in a remote work environment, to help remote work environments win out and help companies that really are all in on remote work beat out the companies that aren't, you know, that's kind of my dream come true. So like, how do I position myself for that?
Your vision of creating a company that facilitates AI as a remote worker to help optimize AI interactions in the workplace, especially in remote environments, is both ambitious and timely.
That's what I want.
Here's a strategic roadmap for positioning yourself effectively in this emerging market. Strategic roadmap for building your AI facilitation company. Market research and validation. Identify pain points. Conduct surveys and interviews with potential clients to understand the specific challenges they face with integrating AI and remote work.
Right.
Competitive analysis. Analyze existing solutions and identify gaps where your company can provide unique value. Target audience. Define your target market, focusing on industries and companies that are open to AI and remote work solutions.
Yeah.
Business model and value proposition. Service offering. Develop a clear service offering, such as AI setup and integration, training and support, and ongoing optimization.
Right. I might be able to do that.
Highlight how your services can increase productivity, reduce costs, and streamline operations for remote work environments. Pricing strategy. Develop a competitive pricing model based on the value provided and market standards. Company formation and legal structure. Legal entity. Establish your company as an LLC or C corporation to protect personal assets and facilitate growth.
Oh my God.
Intellectual property. Secure any necessary patents or trademarks for proprietary technologies or processes. Technology and infrastructure. AI tools and platforms. Partner with leading AI platforms or develop proprietary tools that integrate seamlessly with existing business software.
Well, give me a step-by-step plan.
Ensure that your solutions are intuitive and accessible, even for those with limited computer literacy.
Okay, so let's break this down here. So give me the first step. Let's just focus on step number 1 and have a discussion about it, and then move on to step number 2. Keep your answers brief, please.
Step 1. Market research and validation objective. Understand the market needs, identify pain points, and validate your business idea. Actions. Identify pain points, conduct surveys and interviews with potential clients.
How do I do that? I don't know how to do that.
No worries. Let's break it down further into actionable steps. Detailed actions for step 1. Market research and validation. Identify pain points. How to conduct surveys and interviews. Online survey tools.
Man.
Tools like SurveyMonkey, Google Forms, or create a survey. Survey questions. Focus on questions such as, what challenges do you face with integrating AI into your workflow? What are the biggest obstacles to managing remote work effectively? How comfortable are your
Yeah,
employees with
yeah,
using
yeah,
new
yeah,
technologies?
yeah, yeah.
What specific
This
AI
is
tools
good.
have
I
you tried,
like
and what was your
this. I
experience with
like
them?
this. I like
Distribution.
this.
Share the survey through email lists, social media, and professional networks like LinkedIn. Interviews. Schedule one-on-one interviews with business owners or managers. Use video conferencing tools like Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Competitive analysis. How to research existing solutions. Online research. Look up existing AI facilitation and remote work solutions. Use websites like G2, Capterra, and industry blogs. SWOT analysis. Conduct a SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, under potential competitors. Competitor websites. Visit competitors' websites to understand their offerings, pricing, and client testimonials. User reviews. Read user reviews to identify common complaints and areas for improvement. Define target audience. How to segment the market. Industry focus. Decide which industries, e.g., tech, healthcare, finance, could benefit the most from AI facilitation and remote work optimization. Company size. Determine whether you want to target small businesses, mid-sized companies, or large enterprises. Tech savviness. Assess the technological readiness of your potential clients. Professional networks. Use LinkedIn to connect with professionals in your target industries and gather insights. Quick guide to get started. Create a survey. Sign up for an online survey tool, e.g., Google Forms. Draft a set of 5 to 10 questions focusing on AI and remote work challenges.
Okay, I'm signing up for SurveyMonkey.
Great. SurveyMonkey is a powerful tool for creating and distributing surveys. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you create your survey. Creating your survey and SurveyMonkey. Sign up and log in. Go to SurveyMonkey and create an account if you haven't already. Log into your account. Create a new survey. Click on Create Survey at the top right corner. Choose Start from Scratch or use a template if you find one that fits your needs. Design your survey. Title and description. Give your survey a title, e.g., AI and Remote Work Optimization Survey, and provide a brief description of its purpose. Add questions. Click on Add Question to start adding your questions. Here are some sample questions you can use. Multiple choice. What challenges do you face with integrating AI into your workflow? Select all that apply. Lack of technical expertise. High implementation costs. Resistance from employees. Others, please specify. Rating scale. How comfortable are your employees with using new technologies? 1 equals not comfortable. 5 equals very comfortable. Open-ended. What specific AI tools have you tried, and what was your experience with them? Yes. No. Do you currently use any AI tools in your remote work setup? Drop down. Which industry does your company belong to? Technology. Healthcare. Finance. Education. Others, please specify. Customize survey design. Customize the look and feel of your survey by choosing themes, colors, and fonts. Preview and test. Before sending it out, preview your survey to make sure it looks good and functions correctly. Test it by sending it to a few colleagues or friends for feedback. Collect responses. Click on Collect Responses to choose your collection method. You can share the survey via email, social media, a web link, or even embed it on your website. Analyze results. Once you start getting responses, use SurveyMonkey's analysis tools to view and interpret the data. Look for common themes and significant insights that can inform your business strategy. Next steps. Distribute your survey. Share the survey link in your social media profiles, through email to potential clients, and in professional forums or groups related to AI and remote work. Follow up. After a week or so, send a follow-up reminder to those who haven't completed the survey. Gather insights. Once you have enough responses, analyze the results to identify key pain points and opportunities. If you need any help creating specific questions or distributing your survey, feel free to ask.
Checkboxes. Can you just do this for me? Can't you just do this for me? When can you just do this for me? This is I don't like doing this. Do it please. I'm lazy.
While I can't directly create and distribute the survey for you, I can provide you with a detailed template and guide to make the process as easy as possible. Here's a ready-to-use survey template that you can copy and paste into SurveyMonkey. Survey template. AI and Remote Work Optimization Survey. Survey title. AI and Remote Work Optimization Survey. Survey description. Thank you for participating in the survey. Your responses will help us understand the challenges and opportunities in integrating AI and optimizing remote work environments. This survey should take about 5 minutes to complete.
This is so frustrating. How do I make it so that it you can specify? Now it's in the wrong. That's not what I checked. I checked checkboxes. Oh, the check mark goes on the other side. Man, this is hard.
Questions. What challenges do you face with integrating AI into your workflow? Select all that apply. Lack of technical expertise. High implementation costs. Resistance from employees. Lack of understanding of AI benefits. Other, please specify. How comfortable are your...
How do you do please specify? It's a multiple choice. Lack of technical expertise, resistance from employees, lack of understanding of AI benefits. Piping questions? What does that mean? Bulk answers? What does that mean? How do I just make it so that you can give a free form? How do I make it so that you can select other and do a please specify? I don't see how you can enter more text there. Oh, here we go. I see it. Never mind. I see it. I see it. Okay. Yeah. Cool. This is good. This is good. So now I need to edit and remove the dead one. And save. All right, cool. Yeah. There we go. Let's not make this a multiple choice. Let's make this a ranking. How do I get rid of this? Oh no, let's make it a slider. Five. Neutral. Yeah. Can I make a default? Preview survey. Wait, why does this go to 100? Ah, shoot, that was bad. Oh, wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Yeah, this sucks. And it's completely it's complete I don't even know why I'm doing this. The AI is making me. Okay. So yeah, biggest obstacles to what are the biggest obstacles? Okay, yeah, communication issues. Of collaboration tools. Oh, these are all good answers. This one I don't need. Other answer. Good. Okay. Good. Oh man, there's so many questions on this survey. Oh, actually, there's only two more. All right, I've got my beautiful survey, so let's do a preview of it. Because this is definitely what I plan to do during this during this here. So this is an AI and remote work optimization survey. Question one: what challenges do you face with integrating AI into your workflow? So let's say we face two. We face lack of technical expertise, and we face so we can't do that. So let's go and fix that one. Okay, so I think it has to be a checkboxes. No. Uh. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. All right. So here we go. Same thing. First question. Now we have two. We have two different ones. Now it costs too much, and we don't think it'll help. All right. So that seemed to work. And we've got yeah. So we can select all that apply, and we can also do an other and say the robots are coming to kill us all. All right, and then the next one is how comfortable with, let's say, a two. What specific AI tools have you tried? What was your experience? Chat GPT. Recommended me Sam Altman's favorite music. It was terrible. Sam Altman has bad taste in music. Okay. Do you have any current? Do you currently use any AI tools in your? Yes, we do. Yep. So that looks good. What industry does it belong to? You get one answer. So Yeah, that makes sense. Other multi, uh, we'll say finance and tech. Okay, and then we'll say something else. Something else. And we'll say another thing. And we'll say one more thing. Okay, and we see we get a slider bar when we do that. Okay, good. All right, now what are the biggest obstacles? All sorts of them. All of them are obstacles, including this. So, okay, looks good. How important? It's a 5. Would you be interested in a service? Yes, I would. So, done. There we go. It took me 2 minutes. That's it. Okay. So yeah, it looks good to me. So let's do it. So what's the next step? Create survey. Start from scratch. Questions. Theme is fine. Collect responses. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm done with that. Everything looked good. Done button, previous, next. I don't know what that means. What does this mean? Does it have instructions? No, it doesn't. Save. Okay. Oh, I guess I can change what this is. Oh, I added a paid feature. What did I add? I am so confused. What did I add? Oh, I can't use a slider? Oh, I can't use a slider. Okay, a slider is a paid feature. That's fine. All right, that's better. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm using everything in the basic plan, so everything's good. Let me hit done. Oh, to edit navigation buttons. All right, so there, that looks good. So let's go to collect responses, and let's lose all the work I did because that's usually how this works. We're gonna send them my way. We're gonna create a link survey. All right, and then we're going to copy this and put it on LinkedIn. Hooray, because it won't just get spam and get ignored and have people talk about things that are unrelated. That will definitely be how it is handled on LinkedIn. All right, I'm gonna post this on LinkedIn in a LinkedIn post. Make a show me what the LinkedIn post. Show me what the LinkedIn post should be, and then I made a shareable link. So, people should be able to click on the link. I'm afraid that they won't. They'll think it's a scam or whatever. All afraid I won't get any good responses. I'm just kind of worried that this won't work. So set me up for success.
Sure, here's a LinkedIn post template to help you get responses for your survey. The goal is to make the post engaging, trustworthy, and to clearly explain the purpose and value of the survey. LinkedIn post template. Title: Help us understand AI and remote work challenges. Post: Hello LinkedIn community. I'm reaching out to gather valuable insights on a topic that's crucial for the future of work, integrating AI and optimizing remote work environments. As businesses continue to adapt to technological advancements, understanding the challenges and opportunities in this space is more important than ever. I've created a brief survey that will take just 5 minutes of your time. Your responses will be instrumental in identifying key pain points and shaping solutions that can benefit everyone. Survey link, AI and Remote Work Optimization Survey. By participating in the survey, you will help shape the future of AI and remote work integration. Provide valuable feedback that can lead to improved tools and services. Contribute to a broader understanding of industry needs and trends. Your input is incredibly important, and I assure you that all responses will be kept confidential and used solely for research purposes. Thank you in advance for your time and insights. Best regards, your name, tips for successful posts, engage your network, personally reach out to your connections and ask them to participate and share the survey. Be transparent, clearly state the purpose of the survey and how the data will be used. Offer value, highlight the benefits of participating in the survey. Use a clear call to action, make sure the survey link is prominently displayed and easy to click. Follow up, post reminders and updates to keep the survey top of mind for your network. Addressing concerns, trustworthiness, assure your audience that the survey is legitimate and that their responses are valuable and confidential. Value of responses, highlight how their input will make a difference in shaping future AI and remote work solutions. Example LinkedIn post, title, help us shape the future of AI and remote work. Post, hello LinkedIn community, I'm conducting a brief survey to understand the challenges and opportunities in integrating AI and optimizing remote work environments. Your insights will help shape future solutions and drive innovation in this space. Take the survey, AI and Remote Work Optimization Survey. Your participation will provide valuable feedback to improve AI tools and remote work strategies. Contribute to a broader understanding of industry needs and trends. Help create better solutions for everyone involved in remote work. All responses are confidential and will be used solely for research purposes. Thank you for your time and valuable insights. Best regards, your name. Feel free to adjust the template to better fit your voice and style. Good luck with your survey. If you have any further questions or need more assistance, just let me know.
Okay, but the link didn't shoot. All right, I'm conducting a survey on a critical topic for the future work, integrating this involves here is crucial. Your input is invaluable. Oh, it's 5 minutes. We'll help you. All right. There we go. Isn't that cool? Like I did that all at the AI's discretion. You know, it's like this is what the future's gonna look like, you know, and it should be able to do that for me. So we'll see. I'll probably get a few responses that say "F you," but you know, this is what real business people do. You know, like I had no idea how to do this, and I just did a real thing that a real business person does every day. So like, you know, it took me from doing something I didn't even know was like it made me do a new and novel thing, and I did it on this channel. Like, isn't that amazing? Like, that's the power of AI. You can do new and novel things that are obviously important, but that what is it, 10:30? Okay, 11. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm glad I spent this video on this. Unfortunately, it's not amazing. You know, it's veering off from what I wanted to do. So let's get back to that a little bit. So the next thing you'll learn about when it comes to solution architecture is scaling. Juniper hardware and software components. Juniper hardware components, Juniper software components. I'll have a good understanding of that with my failure of the JNCIE SP. Now it'll be a little bit different, but they'll probably go into things like the fact that Juniper is separates the control plane from the data plane. So, and then IP services for AI networks. IA. So you can tell what kind of mental state I'm in now. All right. So configuration, walkthrough, Apstra, configure Apstra server with Apstra ZTP server, zero touch provisioning. That'd be good. Apstra management of Junos OS device, Apstra Web AI, create agent profile, Apstra UI, Apstra Web UI, add range of IP addresses for onboarding devices, Apstra Web UI, acknowledging managed devices for use in Apstra blueprints, Apstra Web UI, creating logical devices and interface maps with device profiles, Apstra Web AI, creating a rack and template in Apstra for backend GPU fabric, Apstra Web AI, creating a blueprint for backend GPU fabric, Apstra Web UI, creating configlets in Apstra for DC, QCN, and DLB, NVIDIA ConnectX NICs, Ethernet conversation. Okay, and then we have Terraform automation of Apstra for the AI fabric. So this is AI Terraform configs, good stuff. That's what I'm looking for. And then AI JVD, so that's a Juniper validated design specific Terraform configs. Excellent, I love it. Then we'll have the validation framework, platform/devices under test, DUT. We'll have network connectivity, reference examples, so front-end network connectivity, back-end GPU network connectivity, back-end storage network connectivity. We'll have test objectives, test goals, test non-goals, results summary and analysis, and recommendations. And it's a 64-page document, so I'll definitely finish reading this before I finish reading about the finish my study, and I'm ready to take the JNCIP SP exam. So, all right, so I'm out of time. So this is going to be it for this video. It veered way off track, but it was a good video because you can see, you know, I did something new and novel. Like would I have been able to do that without the, you know, I don't think I would have been able to do that at all without the AI. Like, you know, this is a real post that you know, but you know, it comes down to like the brand, right? You know, it comes down to like, if Microsoft asks people these questions, they're going to respond differently than if I do. So it's, you know, so anyways, yeah, so that's it for this video. It was an exciting one, even though I veered off course. You can see just how, you know, this is a good demonstration of if you're not using AI and someone else is, they can do so many more new and novel things than you. And it's not just about business stuff too. It's about personal development. You know, AI can act as a mindfulness-based stress reduction coach for you and run you through an 8-week workshop that, you know, and there's scientific validation for a lot of this stuff. So like, you know, I'll continue to say it. The first wave of the AI revolution is personal growth through mentorship. So, you know, everything you've tried in your past that you failed at, try again, try with the AI, and I think you'll have a greater success. So with that, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.